Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl again, Talani Emerging. In case you're just joining me, welcome to my family on YouTube. Okay, so I've had a lot of questions. What to know before moving to Turkey? There's a lot of facts in that, which the most important thing I want to talk about is you have to have what you coming to do here. Like if you're a foreigner and you're like a graduate, like a banker, or I don't know, maybe you can get a job as a doctor or something like that, but this is some kind of corporate jobs you cannot, I'm not sure you're gonna get those jobs because first, language barrier, and secondly, they mostly hire their people, they hire Turkish. Mostly, I've never seen any foreigner working in a bank in Turkey. So they mostly hire their people. And the most common jobs foreigners can do, which I've meet some foreigners that are doing here, is business and also architecture. Being an architect, you can work in Turkey. Yes, you can do that, and some other jobs that is not related to real government position or something like that. So yeah, if you are coming to Turkey, you have to know what you're coming to do. Probably get a job first because it might be cheap to live in Turkey, but if you're not working, it's very expensive. So that is my advice to anyone who is planning to move to Turkey. It's very expensive if you're not working, and also earning in Turkey is not as big as earning in another European country. It might be in between, a little bit, because now the economy is very bad and lira has gone really low. That is the Turkish money, lira, TL, has gone very badly. So it's crazy here. So if you are coming to Turkey, have all this in mind, that you're not gonna start working and start making millions of dollars and stuff like that, because Turkey economy is struggling right now, and to get a job is not so easy also in Turkey. I'm living comfortably because I'm a model, and most of one of the biggest Turkish economy, whatever that English is textile and apparel. So there is always job because there is always production of clothes and everything like that. So that is how I'm surviving here, and also doing some little businesses and stuff like that. So if you're coming to Turkey, have it in mind that you have to definitely have something you're coming to do here, or maybe get a job first before you make the big decision to move here. It's very important. And I'm gonna talk about second thing. If you're worried about the food and everything like that, yes, there's a lot of bread going on, really a lot of bread going on, like kebab, durum, a lot of it. But also it is very Western. You can get any kind of food you want because there's a lot of restaurant here, so you don't have to worry about food because honestly, it took me maybe 6 months before I discovered any Turkish food. I was eating normal, you can go to the supermarket and buy whatever you want to cook because there's a lot of things here that is gonna help you with your food, whatever food you eat. So that's it. Yeah, so what else do I have to talk about? Transportation. I think in my previous video about cost of living in Turkey, I've already mentioned that part. Transportation is very, very cheap here. So if you're worried about transportation, you can get it. But if you think you're gonna come to Turkey and buy a car, except if you are ready to waste money, first of all, there is a lot of traffic, and driving in Turkey is very risky because they drive that's one of the reasons why I haven't bought a car here. And also because the tax is when you're buying a car worth of $5,000, just an example, in Turkey, you might get the same car for $15,000. Let's say you find a dealer that is quite cheap, $12,000. The tax is high, it's very, very high. I'm do you know what they can use that $5,000 extra to do in my country. Yeah, like I'm so glad the transportation is so cheap, and you can take taxi anywhere. You can just use the metro. There's metro bus, like the like a bus, but it has its own lane. It's like a metro, but it's a bus. So there is also normal buses, and so the transportation is not that difficult, and you can just find your way everywhere with public transportation or taxis, whatever you want to do. So yeah, that is it about transportation. And what else was I going to talk about? Accommodation. I think I already did all of this in my previous video. Accommodation is very cheap as well. It depends on where you want to stay. Like, it is beautiful and amazing. I wish I can show you guys my flat right now, but if I dare turn this camera around, you're gonna wish I didn't. Like, you know, I'm an influencer, so there is clothes, there's shoes, there's literally beauty product, everything everywhere. So I can't even deal with it. Sometimes I'm just so tired, I cannot put things together. And yes, I know I should hire someone to clean up my messes and stuff like that, but what's the use when I have two hands? I'm just gonna leave it there. I live alone, so whenever I have the strength and motivated to clean my apartment, I'll do it myself. Thank you so much for worrying. So that is it for that. Yeah, and also in terms of shopping, like, I know some girls like myself, we love the new outfit. Actually, it's been a long time since I shopped. This influencer thing is actually very beautiful, and that's one thing I love about it. New clothes, new shoes, new jars. Okay, yeah, it's actually very cheap here. Zara, Mango, because they produce here, so the prices are much lesser than if you're gonna buy it somewhere in Dubai or in Europe or something like that, you know. So yeah, apparel here is very cheap, and shoes are extremely cheap. Like, dude, you want the fashion, you got it here. That's just the deal here. So what else was I gonna talk about? I forgot, actually. Yeah, so the only thing you have to worry about is how to make the money here. Actually, Turkish are business people. They are not as generous as any other country, you know, like you can just, you know, give it no, they are not. Actually, they are like more like they're not, no, Nigerians are generous actually, but they are not generous in any way. If you want money, you got to make your money by yourself, and even like they are very smart also. They rather take from you because they believe you're a foreigner, you're bringing more money, and why should they give you more money? Because, you know, you're supposed to bring money. So that is how they feel or how they think here. They're not so, you know, very generous like that. So yeah, you have to, I keep saying this because it's very important. Don't just jump into the plane and come here and then be stranded, and then, you know, it's very easy to make it in Turkey, to live in Turkey. It's easy because everybody's nice, you know, just like they're not gonna give you their money. You have to work for that shit, no? That's just it. So you have to know what you're coming to do here, what's job, what's business. If you're coming to do business, it is very good that you do exportation business, because you can get very cheap things from Turkey and you can export them to wherever you're coming from in a very, you know, easy way to do that. But if you're thinking of importing into Turkey, it's another problem because importation is very expensive. There was a time a brand sent me items more than 6 pieces, and I had to pay the custom fees. Like, it took me more than 2 weeks before I could get it out. So imagine if you want to do a business, you know, like importing to Turkey. That's a very big deal. So yeah, I think I've come to the end of this video. Thank you all for watching my video. And oh my god, the color on this on my skin. Excuse me, I'm gonna feel myself a little. Ooh, okay. Don't forget to subscribe to your girl. Give this video a thumbs up. Click on the notification buttons. Don't forget to comment also. I want to know what you think. What's your own opinion? I really want to know this. So that's it. Have a blessed day, a blissful day. And now I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Just go.